Peace, peace, magical ones. Will your day as well? It's your girl Sanserae of Yaelsmoon.com and L9shop.com coming back at you with another little video ditty. And we're keeping along the same lines as the last one with some protection. So today I thought I'd come through and share with the family an easy way to make some black salt for protection. And this again is good for removing negative energies. It's also good for dispelling curses and hexes. And once you create the black salt, you can sprinkle it around your home or office, sprinkle it towards people you want to keep away from you or people that you don't want to return to your space. It's good for all that. And black salt is a very ancient method of protection, and it's considered to be one of the most powerful defenses against the dark arts or darkness. And there are a few different ways that you can make black salt. One of the easiest way is just to combine regular salt, sea salt or table salt, with some ground black pepper. So generally it's about 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper to every 2 or 3 teaspoons of the salt. And then you can just have your black salt that way, or you could really go in a little bit and you can add some other things to create your black salt, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I have here a few little different items that can be placed in black salt. Of course, we've got the ground black pepper, and I also have some charcoal, which is good for black salt. I have some ash that I got out of my cauldron from burning various things. You can use ash as well. You can get ash from your fireplace or your cauldron, and you can throw that in your black salt. And then I also have a little bit of ash of some protection incense that I burned. So I made a little blend of some herbs for a protection incense, and then I made sure to keep the ashes to add into the black salt. So if you are just going to make the black salt with the ground pepper and the salt, then you can just get a little jar or bottle, whatever you have, and you can combine it, like I said, the black salt, or I'm sorry, the ground pepper with the sea salt, put it in the jar, shake it up real good, and you've got black salt. Or you can add some of the other little ditties and make it a little bit more powerful if you choose to do so. So if you want to add charcoal and ash and things like that, you can also use some like rust or black stuff off of a pot that you have. If some of it's coming off a little bit, you can scrape some of that off and throw in there as well. If you're going to use the extras though, it's good to have either a mortar and pestle or an herb grinder. So I'm just going to put some regular salt in here. And of course, all of these items have already been intended for protection. And I've got my protection stones and everything out here, my black candle, the witch's bottle. So we got all the protection around us. So just added in some ground pepper and regular sea salt, and I recommend, if you do use sea salt, to get the fine sea salt instead of the coarse for this particular one, just so your black salt looks more like salt. So that's just the sea salt and ground pepper, and then I'm going to add the rest of this as well. So I've got the ashes from some protection incense, I've got a little bit of a charcoal disc, and I've got some ashes that came out of my cauldron for some other spells and things that I've done. So we're going to get all those in there. And then we're just going to give it a quick grind. And of course, while I'm grinding this, I'm just thinking, oh, this is going to keep away any negative energy that is sent my way. Plus this salt. You can do a prayer over your salt or whatever it is that you do to make sure your intentions are put on your ditties. I'll probably, of course, do a little protection prayer and leave it on my altar to charge for a little bit. And just as quick as that, you've got black salt. So you can choose to grind that up even more if you want to and make it even a finer powder. If you're satisfied with that, you can go ahead and get it in your jar. And there you have it. And this is good for sprinkling around your home or your sacred space. And you can also use it to keep people away from you. If somebody comes over and you don't want them to come back, it's just as simple as sprinkling this salt as they leave, and that'll keep them from being able to come back to you. So there you have it, another easy way to protect yourself and your magic. So until next time, family, peace and love and magical blessings.